After Anakin Skywalker's incredible return in episode 4 and 5 of Ahsoka, Disney released a behind-the-scenes featurette. And wait a second, is that Grogu?
A surprise, to be sure, but a welcome one.
Wait, what does this mean? Is Grogu going to be in Ahsoka? What is he doing in that tower? And why is he with Anakin and Ahsoka? Stick around till the end of this video to get all the answers to those questions and to see why I think we will see Grogu in Ahsoka, but not in the way that you're thinking. Smash a like on this video and let's break this all down. After The Mandalorian Season 3 ended earlier this year with Din Djarin and Grogu working with Carson Teva, and then Episode 4 of the Ahsoka show bringing Carson in as well, many fans begin to wonder if we could see everyone's favorite father and son duo in the Ahsoka series. However, up until this featurette was released, I believe that we would not see Din and Grogu, and this Ahsoka series would just stay in its own world. Now we know that Dave Filoni is getting his own movie. This was announced back in April at Star Wars Celebration, and that movie will be a culmination of all the characters from The Mandalorian, Ahsoka, Book of Boba Fett, and the Skeleton Crew. All those characters will be coming together to fight one big threat, and that big threat is most likely Grand Admiral Thrawn. He's got this crazy army of night troopers that are undead stormtroopers brought back to life by Night Sister magic. But if you want to learn more about Thrawn's army, I just made this video recently that breaks it all down. But it seems like all of these characters will be crossing over in that movie, not in the Ahsoka show. And that of course brings us to this featurette that Disney released. Hayden Christensen's return to the character of Anakin was felt across the globe by all people who care so deeply for the character and hated the way that Hayden Christensen was treated back in the days of the prequel trilogy being released. So to see Hayden get all the love that he is receiving all these years later is amazing. However, with the writer strike and actor strike going on in Hollywood right now, Hayden was unable to say anything about his return even after it already happened. So this leads to Disney releasing already recorded footage from behind the scenes. And although this was very cool to see Rosario Dawson and Hayden Christensen behind the scenes laughing and having a fun time talking about Star Wars, nobody seemed to notice Grogu in the background. What is he doing there, and does this mean he will be in the Ahsoka show? Well, first of all, it doesn't necessarily mean that Grogu will be in the Ahsoka show. They could have been filming the Ahsoka show at the same time they were filming The Mandalorian Season 3, and that's why Grogu is on the set at the same time. However, that doesn't seem very likely because those two shows weren't filming at the same time. So I think you will see Grogu in the Ahsoka show, but not in the way that you think. The Ahsoka series is setting up Dave Filoni's movie, which is going to see Thrawn as the main threat, but The Mandalorian Season 4 is supposed to release before this movie, meaning Din Djarin and Grogu are going to have one more adventure before they come together with all these other characters. But with Thrawn on the way, these two are going to have their hands full. Now, how does Grogu come into play in the Ahsoka show? Well, at some point, this crossover has to begin. The connections are already in motion and have been since The Mandalorian Season 1, with Din's relationship with Carson Teva in the New Republic. Din and Grogu right now at the end of The Mandalorian Season 3 are working with Carson Teva in the New Republic. But Carson Teva's also working with General Harrison Dula, and the both of them are on their way to Coruscant right now, where it's likely that they will both be fired from the New Republic. Because for some reason, the New Republic doesn't see Grand Admiral Thrawn as a threat, and this of course will eventually lead to their downfall. So I believe that the Ahsoka show will end with Harrison Dula and Carson Teva going out and finding all the help they can get, because they know that Ahsoka, Ezra, and Sabine are on their way back, but so is Thrawn and an army of night troopers. Now they don't really know about the night troopers yet, but they do know that Thrawn is on his way back with an army. So who are they gonna call? How about Zeb Orrelios, Captain Rex, Grogu, Din Djarin, Boba Fett, Bo-Katan, and the other Mandalorians? All of these people already are connected in one way or another and will help fight against Grand Admiral Thrawn in Dave Filoni's movie. And I think that's why you see Grogu in this featurette in the background in a tower, because he is most likely in his little pod thing in the N1 Starfighter, which is most likely foreshadowing an unlikely appearance of Grogu Grogu and Din Djarin at the end of the Ahsoka series. But tell me what you think in the comment section below. Do you think we will see Grogu and Din Djarin at the end of the Ahsoka show? Or do you think this is just some weird misunderstanding and for some weird reason Grogu was in the background of this featurette with Anakin and Ahsoka? Tell me what you think in the comment section below. Smash a like on this video if you liked it, hit subscribe, and hit that bell so you get notified every time I post a video. We go live on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, so don't miss out on any of that by hitting that subscribe. And if you want more, go check out this breakdown I just did for episode 6 of the Ahsoka series.